Hey guys, Luke from Mets here. Today we are finishing off our post-training testing by doing Eliza's 2K time trial. So we've actually left this a few days too late. We wanted to do this on Wednesday, and it's now Sunday. So basically the reason we wanted to do it on Wednesday is so we didn't have any detraining effects, so a reversal of adaptation. So things got in the way, so better late than never. So we're going to do it now. Eliza's currently running behind me. Unfortunately, the athletics track over there, as you might see, is closed for some redevelopment there. So we've just set our watch up to say 2Ks. Not ideal in terms of repeatability, but we'll at least be able to see the changes in heart rate and pace. So yeah, a little bit different being on grass, but we'll sort of see how she goes. A minute to go. How far? Press stop. Great. All right, so the very last data interpretation from Eliza's experiment. On the left here, we've got today's data, which is obviously the post-training data. And on the right, we have the data from the 5th of January, which is just over a month ago. So as I mentioned before, ideally we would have done this on Wednesday as opposed to Sunday, which is today, just because, Eliza in theory could have experienced some detraining effects. So what detraining is basically that when we stop training or we stop exercising, we get a reversal in adaptation. So our heart that increased, our oxygen extraction capacity, which increased, all that sort of stuff, and our VO2 max, that goes the other way. And there's actually a lot of research that shows that even if you do 4 weeks of training, it only takes 1 week to lose it. So I was a little bit concerned today that she might not do too well, but she did, which is good. So you see down here today, we actually did the 2K in 9 minutes 51, whereas we did it in 10 minutes 32 last time. So that's a solid, 40 seconds improvement, 41 seconds improvement, which is good. Got to take into account she was on grass, so you would generally run quicker on an ATH track because the grass is more spongy. You absorb more of the power there, so that means more power being absorbed, then less transfer into linear energy there. So you'd say she'd do a little bit better if she was on the track, so that's a plus. It was a little bit cooler. It was a pretty ordinary day today, a bit cold compared to it was quite warm last time, so that takes into account a bit as well. As I said, unfortunately, we did have to do it on the track. Do it on the oval as opposed to the track. So repeatability isn't great, but look, we get a good idea here. So as you'll see, there is a bit of data disturbance here. Unfortunately, it looks like her watch picked up my heart rate as opposed to hers in the middle stages. But if we go to the end here, you can see that she's sitting around 179, heart rate 184, sort of peaks about there. 185, 186 is the max she got to there. 187 right at the end. There we go. 188. 188. Last time we got right up to 195. So already you still see that her heart rate's quite a lot lower. She's going quicker. Obviously she's averaging 455 pace here as opposed to 516 pace there. So that's improvement as well. So short video today. Overall, as you can see, she's improved, which is good. We knew she would because her VO2 max was crazy through the roof. 17% improvement, 33% stroke volume, 11% fraction of expired oxygen. So we really just did this to prove that yes, it does correlate to performance. VO2 max test absolutely does. If you get physiologically better on a test, you're going to be doing better on race day as well. So successful experiment. I'll do another video just to sum it all up in the coming days. But yeah, really, really good and really happy with the results. So just keep in mind that if you've only got half an hour to train, just go out and really high intensity intervals, and you'll get the best bang for your buck through that.